Hi everybody, welcome into Mud's Closet. I wanted to do a short video today and talk about this journal in the making. It is my attempt at actual junk journaling. I think I've done a few of these in some videos, shown some different junk, but this one so far, and it's really just a base, is all junk, basically. So I wanted to try to figure out something to do with this packing paper that comes all crunched up, and usually there are two pieces glued together down a center seam. We had ordered a car part or something like that, and it just came with a ton of it, and so I wanted to try to figure out something to do with it. So my starting with it was first to very gently separate the two pieces, and I wish I would have left one of those together and I could have shown you that, but it's just really a slower process. And then uncrinkle it and then iron it into something like this. And I'm kind of old school. This that I'm working on is my ironing board of probably 40 years, and I have an old school regular iron. And honestly, there's something very, very satisfying about ironing this paper. And I think the uncrunching, I like the sound of it. If anybody knows the science behind that, I am very curious about why I find the sound of crunching paper or paper uncrunching just so pleasant to hear sometime, most of the time. The fabric that I'm using is from an old fabric sample book from an interior designer that was getting rid of it. And so I just used a blanket stitch and stitched two of them back to back. And you can kind of tell that sewing is not my forte. But it works, and I kind of like how it looks. It's rustic. And with the paper, what I did, because you can see it's kind of perforated, I zigzagged it on those perforations into something like this. And then I folded it in half, I think. And you know, some of them, yes, actually, that's exactly what I did. And then I put the cover on, and there are, like you can see, you could leave that if you wanted for a pocket, but really what I did was, after I had it sewn together, I just went through and unserrated the papers. I'm sure you could do that beforehand, but this just seemed very kind of quick and easy. And the truth is, you could do this with not serrated paper, regular packing paper, and it's much more jig-jaggy and kind of grungy, junky looking. And you can leave it as big as it is, which some people really prefer, like a square space to journal on. I honestly like a rectangle, and I can't tell you why. And I wouldn't refuse a square journal if I received one or if I made one, which I have before. But I tend to prefer something that's not equal in its length and height. And then after I did that, I put my cover on, or I put the cover on first, I think. And then you can either tear down the pages to fit kind of in the cupboard, or I folded mine in so I have a little more space. And that can become more journaling space. I can glue it down for a pocket. I even can create some more interesting things to look at by the folding of it. And I've made this little journal out of this packing paper. I have to tell you, I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm anxious to start filling it and designing the cover. I have some pieces cut from some of the other fabric that was in this particular sample book to kind of play with and see what I think. Anyways, I just wanted to share this little idea to use actual garbage, actual junk, things that might normally get thrown away, thrown in the landfill, or that I would, toss optimistically into the recycle, but have it not actually end up getting recycled. I think that happens sometime. So if you made it this far, thank you. Tell me in the comments what you think of this idea, if you think you might try it. If you do, please let me see what you've done. I'd love to see your work. And like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your time. Have a great rest of the day.